Hello viewers, in this video I am going to discuss digital education and its implications for school education. Generally, we use the terms online education and digital education synonymously. Actually, online education is electronically supported learning that relies on the internet for teacher-student interaction and distribution of learning material. Whereas, digital education can be both online and offline because it also harnesses non-internet based technologies to reach out to students for supporting their education. In the current COVID-19 pandemic situation and frequent lockdowns, students have no choice but to continue their education from home with varied digital infrastructure available to them. In this situation, we need to explore all possible internet and non-internet based technologies to reach out to students. As far as availability of digital infrastructure in Indian households is concerned, we can classify Indian households into 6 categories. On the screen you can see different households in India. Number 1, the kind of households which have all the possible internet and non-internet based technologies, those who have smartphone with 4G network, those who have smartphone but limited access to internet, and those who have television at home with DTH or cable connection, and those who have radio or a basic mobile phone with FM. And yet there are another kind of households who does not have any kind of digital device. Apart from varied digital infrastructure, the vastness of India is another constraint for a homogeneous planning for digital education. It is evident from the scale at which school education operates in India, with about 95 lakhs teachers and 25 crore students, characterized by geographical, socio-cultural and linguistic diversity. Therefore, keeping in view the ground realities of each state and union territory, a decentralized planning, implementation and evolution of digital education is essential. In the existing scenario, one can choose an appropriate mode for implementing digital education. So, you can see in this slide, there are 3 modes of disseminating digital education. One is online mode, the another partially online mode, and third one is offline mode. So, there are various models under all these 3 modes. So, under online mode, model 1 is teacher shares learning resources through instant messenger or email, and students come prepared and discuss their queries during online interactions through video conferencing tools. Model 2 is conduct scheduled online classes through any of the video conferencing tools. Model 3 is conduct a scheduled live class through any of the learning management system, and students interact during live sessions through forums or groups integrated to LMS. All the learning material and resources are also shared in the LMS itself, and assignment submission also happens in the LMS. Second mode is partially online mode, and there are various models under this mode. Model 1, teacher shares links of resources available at Diksha, ePathshala, NROER, NDL or any publicly accessible platform through instant messenger or emails. Students can download those resources for offline use. Teachers also suggest activities to be done offline for further exploration. Model 2 is teacher asks students to read the textbooks and other reference material physically available with them and interacts with the students periodically through instant messenger, phone calls, video calls to clarify, enrich or teach content. The third one is offline mode. Resources are disseminated through various platforms like television, radio, community radio, etc., that do not depend on internet connectivity. Models using television. Majority of the households in India have a television along with DTH or cable network. So, model 1 for TV is class wise and topic wise resources transmitted on TV channels like Swayam Prabha, Vande Gujarat, Victor channel or Mana TV, etc. Model 2 class wise, topic wise resources like video lectures, demonstrations, stories, etc. are shared with the students on storage devices. Resources are viewed by students through newer television sets available at their homes. Model 3, where TV is also not available with students, community television available at Panchayat Union Office or in public places can be utilized for mass education. Models using radio. It is perhaps the most cost effective medium when TV is also not available or when power supply is erratic. Model 1, class wise, topic wise audio contents can be broadcasted through dedicated radio channels with support of All India Radio. Audio programs broadcasted through All India Radio itself as per the curricular needs. So, model 2, community FM radio channels utilized to broadcast teaching learning resources and at times customized to address the local needs. Model 3, where radio is also not available with students, community radio available at Panchayat Union Office or at public place can be utilized along with loudspeakers for mass education. So, there are a lot of misconceptions prevailing about digital education. We should not assume that teaching learning through online synchronous communication is the only way to support learning. The goal is not to try and recreate face to face classroom over the internet, keeping in view children's overall development. It is better that screen time should be fixed. So, here you can see the recommended screen time for pre-primary, primary, upper primary, secondary and senior secondary classes. Therefore, for an impactful digital education, the teachers need to reinvent themselves to a role characterized by designer of powerful learning, partner in learning, community developer and activator of powerful learning. Apart from all this, an orientation to do's and don'ts of cyber safety and security are essential components of digital education. Thank you.